Alright everybody, it's been a little while since I've done one of these, and this one is going to be really good. It's going to be the one pot dinner where everything you cook starts and finishes in the same pot. It takes about 30 minutes. It's a lot of fun. This one is going to be a one pot creamy Parmesan chicken dinner. And everything you see in front of you is what we're going to need. We're going to start by cooking up some bacon. Then we're going to cook the chicken in the bacon grease. Then we're going to pull the chicken out. We're going to cook up everything in that, all of the onion. After that, we're going to cook up the peppers and the mushrooms. And then we're going to add milk, and we're just going to do everything. So, first, let's start with some bacon. So the recipe says that it's supposed to have 6 strips of bacon. For those of you that can count, that's 8. Why? Because it's bacon. Bacon is awesome. So what we need to do is cut it. Alright. So now we take this bacon and we put it in the pot. The pot that is warming up on a medium heat. We don't want it on too high. It'll burn the bacon. Gotta get that down there. So, just stir it a little bit. We don't want it to stick. But we do want it to cook, and we want plenty of bacon grease in here. Next, let's go to the chicken. So now we need to take those 2 chicken breasts and dice them. Just like. There we go. So, we have 2 chicken breasts. We're going to take them and put them in with the bacon. Remembering to stir. What you want to do here is make sure you're scooping around that bacon grease, making sure you're getting a nice layer of that. And then you're going to add spices that you like. Now, I am not a big fan of too much salt, so I prefer to use garlic and pepper. And what I have here are some peppers I brought back with me from Thailand. Some pretty spicy stuff, good kick to it, but also a good flavor. And then some garlic. Stir it up. Keep that heat on medium. Alright, now it's time for the onion to meet the super slicer. Here we go. Wait, nothing happened. Let me try again. These fingers aren't working. One more time. Alright, worked that time. So now we go back to the chicken. And what we do is we take out a couple of pieces. We test them to see if they're cooked all the way through. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces. No pink. Nice and moist. I'm going to cut this piece. No pink. Nice and good. Alright. So now, let's take out all the chicken. Alright, I'll be honest with you. Getting the bacon and the chicken apart was not that easy. There's all the chicken. There's the bacon. It was kind of a pain in the butt. So now we add the onions. I add some more garlic for flavor for the onions. And a little more pepper. You can add whatever flavors you like. And we cook this down. While cooking it down, we make sure to stir the onions in with all the juices that are in here. And we turn the heat up to a medium again, or medium-high almost. Now, for the effect and for the color, I will take these 3 peppers, chop them up into small little pieces. No, smaller. And now we add this to the pot. And we're going to cook these down at a medium to a medium low for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to add the mushrooms. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Coming along really well. Alright, time to add the mushrooms. I like mushrooms, not everybody does. I like the meatiness of the mushroom in this meal. Tastes wonderful. Adds a lot more. And then we're going to cook all of this down. So at this point, this is when people would be adding this spinach, but I've put a lot of vegetables in here, and I don't really want to do spinach, so I'm going to add the 5 cups of milk and bring it to a boil. So we have 5 cups of milk. We're going to bring this to a boil and then add the pasta. And because I'm lazy, I have one of those boxes of pasta where the pasta's already busted up. I prefer the the small spaghetti. So, anyway, let's bring this to a boil, shall we? Turn up the heat. Alright, it's starting to boil. Thing about milk and boiling, it'll get all foamy. So, you want to make sure you're stirring, because it could also burn here at the bottom. And then, you want to add... I add thin spaghetti. And then I immediately stir it up. Now, you want to turn the heat down to a medium. And once the heat's at medium, you want to check back in on this every couple of minutes. Give it a quick little stir. The sauce is going to start to thicken and the spaghetti will cook. However, it's going to take longer than it normally would. You want to make sure that it's covered. So if you don't pay attention to it for a little while, sometimes it boils over and creates a mess. I goofed up. Now to thicken it up, I'm using some cream cheese, and I'm going to melt this in here and add a little water. So now at the end, you add 1/2 cup of pesto. And 1 full cup Parmesan cheese. And you mix it all in. And lastly, we add the chicken back. Stir it in. Now, because I goofed up, I added an extra full cup of water, because all of this cheese plus all of that milk that evaporated, it's going to make a very dry, sticky problem. So, this is what I have. Now, for the true test, let me get a fork. Alright. This is quite good. Could use a little bit more of my spicy pepper. This is really, really yummy. So I hope you guys like the garlic, pesto, chicken and bacon with tons of veggies, 1 pot pasta. Enjoy!